I know you've seen the numbers. The inventory in the real estate market is lower than it's ever been before, 60% lower than a typical year. So what does that mean for those of us in this industry that get paid when homes are sold? Well, we have a choice to make. We can either let those circumstances cause us to not have a great year, or we can rise above them. I want to share with you a story. My wife and I in the year 2020 were alerted that there's obviously a pandemic. And so now we're asked to mask up and kind of stay home, stay socially distanced from people. I know you had a similar experience. But one of the more alarming things was to walk through my grocery store. I remember walking through the first time and realizing that there's no toilet paper, no paper towels, no Clorox wipes. Many of the things that we'd grown accustomed to seeing were now gone. And so that experience was a little bit alarming. I want you to think about that with relation to the housing market. Right now, rates have never been lower. We're at an all-time low for how much people can pay for the money to go buy a home. And we're also at an all-time high of when it comes to the demand, the people that want to buy a house. So you put those two things together where there's not enough homes and there's massive demand, and we have ourselves a little bit of a problem now. Now, in order for us to still have a great year regardless of that, a couple of things have to happen. Number one, we have to have the right mindset. That yes, we need to be aware that there's 60% less inventory than in a typical year. That's stuff that we need to be aware of so that we can inform our sellers and our buyers and our clients that this is the reality and they need to adjust their pricing and their strategies accordingly. However, if you only focus on that, the reality is that's all you'll see. You'll see shortage, you'll see lack, as opposed to seeing opportunity and abundance. So there are two things that you need to do in order to ensure that you have plenty of inventory in your business, even though there may not be enough inventory for everybody. The first is your mindset. We've all heard before that what you focus on expands. And that could not be more true than it is right now. Is that if you only focus on the fact that there are too few homes to sell, you will not see the opportunities to go get the homes that are for sale and make them yours, and or you will miss out on the opportunity of going and getting creative on finding more homes to sell. Okay, that's number one, is having the right mindset. You have to create the space, that you have to create the belief that it's possible, that there's opportunity out there, enough opportunity for you, so that then you can go do the good work of actually being sure that you do have enough inventory in your business. And that leads us to then the second step, which is you've got to go find sellers before your competition. The reality is if you wait for them to come to you, if you wait for them to come down to where everyone else is competing for that business, it's going to be a long, tough year for you. There are people in our marketplace right now, professionals from other industries, that know that a seller is going to be a seller before that seller talks to any other real estate agents. Essentially, you're like looking into a crystal ball, knowing that business is coming your way. The reality is most people don't know this, and or if they do identify who those people are that are going to be upstream partners, that are going to be sources, they don't approach them the proper way. And so those people that know about this business coming down the pike are not going to open up and share it with you. They're not going to refer you because you show up as a solicitor. In my book, I outline very specific strategies and tactics that allow you to approach those people properly and not only have them know you, like you, trust you, but they will need you. They will want to bring you into their client experience because of the value that they're offering to them. So in summary, the reality is you're right. There are not enough homes being sold to accommodate all the people that want to buy. However, know this, that just because that is a reality, it doesn't have to be your reality. That you can actually rise above that with the right mindset, number one, and number two, with the right strategies. You can have as much inventory and as much sales as you want that actually help you to fulfill your biggest goals in the year 2021.